Southwest Florida. The team that's first, fair, everywhere. This is Wink News at 3.
It's a true full circle moment for the new Naples police chief. He grew up in Collier County, went to Naples High School, and worked in the department that he now runs. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm Taylor Wirtz in for Nicole Gabe.
And I'm Peter Fleischer in for Russ McCaskey. Ciro Dominguez has only been on the job since October, but he offered Wink News anchor Corey Lazar unprecedented access into his department's new strategic plan designed to better protect you.
I was retired.
So why come back for this job?
I could tell you there were jobs that popped up around me, and people would call me and ask me, "Hey, why don't you apply for this?" Or, you know, "Are you interested in working over here?" And I didn't want to work there because I knew that if I invest myself in a place like I have in the past, it would be all of me, every waking breath, every chance I can.
And Naples Police Chief Ciro Dominguez has already cultivated the beginnings of a new life for the department. His leadership style, empowering the people below him to rise up and become leaders.
So it's really turning this whole leadership thing kind of upside down. Like, what do I do to make you better? I think it's akin to parenting.
So let's dive right into the new chief's proposed strategic plan. This giant whiteboard is laying out initiatives year by year. Dominguez told me he asked for input from everyone in the department and from people in the city of Naples. The most pressing issue in 2024 is having enough qualified officers.
And recruitment is so important because you can hire a bunch of people, but that's not what we want. We want to hire the right person, and character is hard to find, so that's it. And then when you have that person, are we doing the right stuff as an organization to keep them?
And how is that these days? It's expensive to live here.
It is.
How do you tackle even just the salary?
Well, that's coming up in the near future, and we did a pay study recently, and so in the very near future we'll circle back to that one because they're going to be having negotiations on that.
Then you probably guessed it, tackling traffic.
This was the one that caught my attention. The focus on aggressive driving.
Yes. That's where, when we get the people out of the academy, right, which should put us right about here.
In 2024.
Yeah. Then the motorcycles won't be a side job. That's their primary job. And then the traffic units won't have to wear 5 hats, right? Because right now you're in this zone, you're answering calls, okay, nothing's happening right now, I can go work traffic.
The plan for 2024 is to also bolster the traffic motorcycle detail as the city grows. Another keystone of the chief's mission is absolute transparency, and that starts with seeing what's actually happening during each and every call. Right now, there are no body cameras on officers.
Why don't you have body-worn cameras already?
I think they were waiting to buy them, so hopefully in 2024 we can pull the trigger on the budget and get those in.
And why is that a huge point for you to tackle in 2024?
I think body-worn cameras, you know, we had them where I came from up in Hillsborough, and they proved to be so good for both documenting events, evidence, and accountability, and be able to play that camera back for the public and having that clean transparency is huge, all right? Because it starts with that. The people have to trust the police, and the only way we do that is by constant communication and transparency.
And already on his watch, Chief Dominguez had to oversee a threat of an active shooter at Naples High School. And I asked the chief how their department works with the Collier County Sheriff's Office to make sure the response to any active threat is handled safely and decisively.
We co-train with each other. We meet with each other almost every other week, talk about world events, we talk about crime trends, we share information. We have such a unique relationship based on personal development and also professional purpose.
And even in his own department, this year there will be more training for any active threat, which includes adding canines to the force.
We want to have on each squad the ability to have a quick reaction force in case there is train them more in case there's an active shooter, that they have more capability is what it's about.
Of course, a lot of this will take more money, and I asked the chief if he feels the Naples City Council is behind him when it comes to allocating money for these items. He told me he's spoken to every one of them, and at this point, they're supportive. Corey Lazar, Wink News.